The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game, and it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game. Then
under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. But Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a scoreless game. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Purdy looking to throw. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And the ball is knocked out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. We're scoreless after one. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Purdy now to throw off the play action. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Niners are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we've got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Purdy now to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, what's the plan of attack? Now the ball comes loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line. The defense gets them the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. McCaffrey is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker, 4th down. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners have moved out in front. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
And they'll go on the ground. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to have a Niners first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. There he goes, right side. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 24. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is Samuel. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. They run with McCaffrey off the option. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this 4th quarter.
Hey, I guess you're not unbeaten anymore.
Good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Come on, let's get him. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now 2nd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Play action. Now Purdy. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Purdy from the gun. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
No, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Running for it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Cook. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try the middle with Cook. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. That one goes for 8 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down, Cook. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 3. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey.
It'll be a pickup of a couple and leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Purdy.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Mason. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Another run, this time McCaffrey.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. And this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey.
And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. Back to throw, Purdy.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. Jake Moody now for the point after.
And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignment. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Allen. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
This 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will finally be tracked down at the Bills' 35-yard line. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A first carry for Elijah Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This is McCaffrey on the give. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to make it 4th down. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
They run the counter with Cook. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Bills on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Davis, he'll try to run for it.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
12 yards that time and a Bills 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
2nd and 9.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes.
You're not running the way!
A loss of 5 on the sack.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Allen
swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Up the middle, it's Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Allen, 1st down. Here's the run with Cook. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Now Allen.
Again, it's Cook. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's 1st and goal. Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And that'll make it 13-7. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is now lost.
Yeah, good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he will have a Niners first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory. McCaffrey running up the middle, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Here's 3rd and 3.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.